When we got up to the right speed, the Deltic opened up full power and proceeded to scour 150 years of muck off the tunnel wall. I was in one of these coaches and it had white tabletops. Well, they were white when we left Queen Street, they were black when we got out the top. Oh yes, yeah, it was full of blue haze and yeah, it was awesome, yeah, and the noise. But later in the day, at the end of the trip, 40 was leading, the Deltic was on the back, shut down, and the 40, it had 7 coaches and a dead 40 to pull up that gradient. We went up at little more than walking pace. Again, the noise was incredible. See? Yeah. 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 The tunnel and one or two wet places. We sticked a couple of times, but we kept going. Luckily, it was a dry evening, so once we got out of the tunnel, it was a bit more shored on its feet.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, stunning stuff. It really was.
Very good. I think the last Deltic is seen. Right. What was that Deltic you last seen? Only running on one engine?
What come through Earlstown? Oh no, it was Roscott's Grey, that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Roscott's Grey at Winnick Junction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only on one engine, wasn't it? It was that first tour it did for LSL. One of the engines was playing up, so they shut it down and running on one engine.
Right.
The noise was incredible, wasn't it? Because it was on one engine.
When I was 7, my parents, we moved to North London, right, only a couple of minutes walk from the line out of King's Cross. And at the time, in the late 1950s, the prototype Delta was in use on King's Cross Leeds trains at a regular turn.
It's in your back. It's in your box.
So I saw it quite often.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Never seen that?
No. Yeah.
No. Like I say, they were awesome. The sound. Be careful.
My father had a passing interest in steam. He had no time for anything like that.
Yeah, and that was a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
As a kid, I saw the back end of steam and diesel. Everything. I remember as kids, we used to go to Wellington Central, what it's called now. Like friends, summer. Kids would be in there, hundreds of us, for a weekend, no trains, climbing in the cold front, so you can imagine.
How many thick ears you get from your mum? Yeah. Coming home, covered in dirt. My father had a passing interest. But his cousin was a lifelong enthusiast, and he although he was come from the 1920s, he was constantly with diesels as well. I don't mind them. And sometime in the 1950s, my dad had to go to Liverpool from London on business. And when he got back, his cousin said, "Well, Bob, what engines pulls it to and from Liverpool?" My dad said, "Oh, it was some big blue diesel thing." He said, "I didn't want really interested in it." I don't think his cousin ever fully forgave him for that. Because he would have...
Bruno.
Yeah, but no, it was prototype girl he had, and Michael could never quite forgave him for that.
Well, I didn't realise that Finsbury Park he used to have King's Cross.
Yeah.
So we went there.
Yeah.
With the arse meeting.
Yeah.
We parked there in Finsbury Park.
Yeah.
Obviously, last time I went there, it was all right.
No, it's all blocked with flats. Yeah, because it replaced the old steam ship down at King's Cross, in effect, the diesel from Finsbury Park. And they'd enough land there to build a diesel bit.
Someone said to me unless you go out to King's Cross, Delta, we just going north, it keeps going round, never left. As soon as you come out, the tunnels, and the gradient.
Well, I did that first trip I had. It was then one of the new air conditioned coaches in the 70s, and it poured all the exhaust into the country. Yeah. And there was a bloke there, he said, "Let's wait on fuck there." I said, "Calm down, it's just the diesel exhaust being pulled in by the air conditioning fans." But he was convinced that we were on fire.
I don't know how far it is, but I believe it's never been out of King's Cross, so I don't know. I mean, if you've got an electric train, you wouldn't even notice.
No, they can't. The depot was about 2 miles out of King's Cross. That's a short, steep incline. It's only about a mile. Yeah, or as bad going up towards Goodman.
You know what? Man, every time I go to Houston, so you wouldn't even notice.
They don't notice.
No. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Houston. Again, that's not long. A mile and a half past, but it's a lot steeper than King's Cross. At King's Cross, you actually leave you go down because you go under the canal, and then you start climbing. Whereas the line that you the canal's a bit further out, so you go over the canal. King's Cross. The canal is the coaches in the platform's about 10, 12, 13 coaches long. Then you've got less than 100 yards before the tunnel down, and then the canal is right at that end of the tunnel. So yes, you've got to drop down quite noticeably. Then you climb.
Makes sense.
And it was just landing on one house, and when they turned the water off the tiles for the sink, Seven Trade said we're working to assist the homeowner and their insurers to return things to normal.
Because it's only a short tunnel. Virtually stopped.
Where was it?
On the east line.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, Mount Seaton Station,
when we leave Bewdley, we go along the Westminster Forest Park on that side. We might think about it. ton.
Well, I don't know.
The peak of the climb between you and Kidderminster. And I can't doubt that virtually every diesel haul train slows right down as it goes into the tunnel, and then opens up in a few minutes.
Well, should imagine our mates, mate,
trying to get better in cars.
as we said.
When I drove the 50 years ago, I said to the guy in charge of us,
But some people refusing and
I want to do from like from here slow right down at the
If we
tunnel.
get our annual weighing check from the electricity board for the paper that goes under our garden,
Told me that.
no idea where it is.
We went out and said, shut off now, just let it take up the tunnel. Get the engine fully in the tunnel and then give it
Look at the load side, that was the land. Windows down as well.
Yeah, well, you didn't need it with 2,700 horsepower selection. I think it's an electric engine behind you. But yes, it is.
Very nice. I believe that's 7 tons. Go through.
probably re-rate you for the trip.
Yeah, well, they can't get as much out. That was the his mates to what it says, and then feed.
Oh, what? Their hydraulic.
Yeah, and he said they're absolutely so it might be quite an excellent they think they could re-evaluate it at a higher rate.
Problem for me, but it might be for him, because we've got 2 other people.
Yeah, they're a bit too young for that.
Yeah.
Being ranted, and then of course you wouldn't pay the full Spider-Man brown bin, so all our garden waste now goes in the bin.
Oh, right.
Where's the other one? By this window?
Yeah. He'll be taking his pictures of his portfolio.
You just got out of the ground quick and then join the other end. Did you outside? You joined the celebrations outside.
I've never put a stick with
What engine haven't you been on?
in the back since we've been at the house. Even when that's been too much. That's an hour, isn't it? Waiting to empty it and then just go and store it somewhere and then put it in and just space it.
Yeah.
I've been collections or even on my holiday this year. That's our regular day, Monday. And it's bank holidays, unless it's Christmas. They're not collected.
They're having some big holiday, aren't they? No, we're not collecting now until the end of January. And from then on, if you don't pay the full, we won't collect. They said every year they'll stop collecting in mid-December and they won't start again until the end of January. So they've given themselves a bloody, nearly a 3-month break. What are they charging you for it?
Well, we used to get that in the winter, but they didn't for 2 or 3 months, but it's the same all year round. Some different authorities have different rules, don't they?
But the
I think it's
can't be charged, and then they stop. But I found out when I was chatting the other day, something to do with dark. I think it's but they got one of these bio registers or something. It says if they've got one of those, they're supposed to pay for themselves and make a profit, so that pays for collecting the waste. But I think Derby has run into a lot of trouble, hasn't it?
Well, that place still next Simpson.
Yeah.
Was it Energy from Waste place, which was a joint venture with the county council, and the county council now to take the City report for 11.9 million. And of course it's never coming to
Anyway,
we don't get charged curiously enough, at the general election we found that we were in the Derbyshire Dales constituency, the boundary changes.
Get back in, mate.
They won't make things complicated.
Get your shoes on. Yeah. Get your shoes on.
This week is the 1940s.
Get sold off by the man.
Yeah, but if you come out and stay a bit longer, you'll be shoe police in an hour's time.
It's a stinky thing.
It is annoying. I didn't know what time I was going back anyway.
Yeah, you get 6 months. It's not half a year. It's 6 months for sweaty feet.
Will you come on your bike?
It's health and safety.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go and have a beer anyway.
So before we part, I'll give you these guys.
Do you stand on something?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What's it? Just say, why didn't you have your shoes?
I've got mine at the moment. It's a little cat now. Reading that. Norwich.
You don't know where that's been?
Well,
Oh no, I don't.
yes, I might give it a bit of a wipe. It's just a cover. Deep my
Have a bath and jump in the pool. Why don't you jump in the pool and have a bath?
not just 4,000. Now approved.
Oh, the flies will be in the bath.
Car insurance. UIC rule and the exclusive.
Yes, that's mine. And all your stuff is in that box. You know, your suitcase. Yeah, you don't need to get it out. Why would you leave it now?
Josh Brainhill, he's a City player. City's getting rid of all that. No, he's doing well. City were playing well. It's quite funny to see that. At least it's that level. I'm not sure how they're going to do.
He's not said anything else, I think, as far as I know.
Thank you. Say wristbands, please, guys.
46 and 80 in a bit.
Oh, absolutely, John, yes. I've had it earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
When I took that picture, I bought it.
How did you?
Yeah, it was an Arley up to... yeah. Fantastic. No, much better than that. Going through that sort of... Now it's funny, is that on that side, Harris said it was the Travel 05. Kidderminster got a load of those 180 red coat called N13, well that's all it is, but it's on Sunday. I thought,
I'll be honest with you, because I was
I mean,
down in those days, I've never done an East Coast over.
no, I did one.
Did you?
I got bowled out like teeth.
You should have saw the smoke coming out.
Went downstairs to do the police thoughts, and that was a bloody pee. No more East Coast overnight.
Was that in Celtic?
Yeah. No, sorry. Yes, it was Celtic days. But there was like Goyles, all sorts. 46 was bloody rare. 45 out. Bring on the holiday tracks tomorrow.
4, 6, 8, 10.
I think if I'm wrong, I think it's 46026. I needed it for a long time. I don't know why. There's a particular book that was the only name on as well. I had it on the East Coast station. The next day I had it from something about Leeds with Painting or something. Boom. Here we are all night. It's not been
I was listening up to 3 nights. I saw the line. I've been the Thursday and Friday nights off.
yeah. Right. Looks alright tonight. Oh, I didn't have one today. I've got my big scratches in 69. 70. You get them? Have you not been like
More scenery at the done well
I
now.
meant for anything. I didn't think for that.
All these all
I think Steve Phillips and a few of the guys. Oh, actually,
face is black.
I didn't see that guy. It's very Michael the driver.
Very black. Sucks all over it.
I did that with last week. Amazing. That's the best sort of green. It's just time. It's just time to set the time. I don't know whether
With the kettle, we can do it 75 miles an hour. So I'm told, but with that, it's running 90 miles an hour.
but it was sound and the stock was really good. Well, this is mainly I used to run vintage. You know,
Before I did was all 10, 15.
now it's going up this S&C in July. I'm not that bothered about doing it. I've gone through this. I knew everything else.
Did you see all the spa? Yeah. Did you see people say my walk? Yeah, that was it.
Tell me about it. Look, anyway, John.
Look, the 57
Bottom and boiler, mate.
So you can tell him.
I wish we could go on 57.
Can you imagine a team?
Oh,